What is up, everyone? Trevito here. Just wanted to talk about Pokemon and the possibility of in the next Pokemon Switch game there being new Pokemon, and if some of those new Pokemon or all of them could be exactly like or at least very similar to Pokemon in the trading card game that were released over 10 years ago, like back in 2005. And these Pokemon are called the Delta species. So the Delta species, they're very interesting, and I feel like they could really be a part of this game, because the new Pokemon game is supposed to deal with, as far as rumors go, innovation and tradition. And one thing we know that has really affected innovation and tradition is technology. It affects us here in our world, in the Pokemon world also. So, with that being said, the story behind the Delta species in the trading card game, and this is the official Pokemon trading card game, by the way. The Delta species Pokemon, they come from Holone. Holone's a region that's only in the trading card game, okay? And basically, the people in Holone, they were looking for Mew. They wanted to get Mew. They were searching for him, and so because of that, they created a machine that was able to, track down Mew. So they thought. And it was like a research tower. So this tower was emitting super powerful electromagnetic waves, and because of that, the electromagnetic waves caused Pokemon to mutate. It changed their genes. Pokemon that were in the area, they ended up becoming different types. Now, a lot of them, they ended up just getting just the Steel type added onto their typing. Okay, so like for example, in the deck, like they have a Fire and Steel type Flareon, or like mainly with the evolutions, like for example, like you have Jolteon, Steel and Electric, but then you have some Pokemon that their typing completely changes. Dragonite, for example, Dragonite, Electric Steel, Beedrill, Grass Steel, and then you have some really cool ones that I like. For example, Latias, Fire type. Matches Latias's color. Latios, he's blue, water type. Then you have like other random ones like Pidgeot, Electric and Steel. And so there's a lot of cool ways that they change the typings here for some of the Pokemon. I really like it a lot. I'll leave a link below to a bulbapedia article where I got a lot of information from, so you can see all the different cards and the different Pokemon. So what if they do this? What if they make the Pokemon that we've grown up with and we've known for years, what if they make it as a part of the story that through experimentation, and let's say Rainbow Rocket, who as we know, Rainbow Rocket was able to travel through wormholes, and Team Rocket, they're not strangers to messing around with technology and making Pokemon go crazy, like how we saw, back in Gold and Silver with the radio waves and the radio tower, all right? So they're definitely not afraid to, get their hands dirty and create towers and create things that would possibly harm the environment, possibly, change Pokemon, just for them to meet their goals, all right? So it would be very similar to what they did with the Lola forms, where they got Pokemon that we traditionally knew, like such as Ninetales, and changed their typings, even changed their colors. Now in the trading card game, from the cards that I've seen, it looks like nobody really changes colors, for example, or completely changes their look. However, that's something they could do different in the game. So I think that'd be really cool. Like, for example, like Electric Charmander. Electric Charmander is something that is a part of this deck. And like an Electric Charmander, like just imagine like instead of a flame, like electricity. I think that'd be really cool. Also, too, I mean, what if they just made him like a Fire Electric type? That'd be super cool. Oh my god, like a Fire Electric Charmander, evolution line to end up with like a Fire Electric Charizard. Now, I understand when it comes to Mega Evolution and stuff like that, that would really make things complicated. I don't know how they would do that, or deal with that issue. But I just think the idea would be super cool. Like, put it in the next Pokemon game that, because of people messing around with technology, maybe people can be genetically trying to modify Pokemon. Maybe that's how they take battling in the future, where there are scientists that they're breeding Pokemon crazily. In order to get the perfect Pokemon. I mean, they could even make fun of us in the real world and like, how competitors, they're over here breeding Pokemon like crazy and trying to get the perfect nature, type, ability, moveset, all from, hatching and breeding over and over and over. Maybe they can kind of make fun of that in the game. I think that'd be really funny and cool. And like have like a group of people that are like dedicated, like these scientists. Maybe they're from Team Rocket, maybe they're from Silphco, I don't know, wherever they're from. I just think it'd be interesting for them to like be genetically modifying Pokemon. And it's like, hey, maybe they could be trying to sell the Pokemon in the game, for high prices. Maybe some of the Pokemon like escaped and they're in the wild now. And this could also explain the ultra shiny rumor, if you guys heard about that. Supposedly there's supposed to be these ultra shiny Pokemon that have been patented by the Pokemon Company. And they may appear in the games. So what could these shiny or ultra shiny Pokemon, I should say, what could they be? Maybe every Pokemon could just simply get an extra shiny form to them. Maybe Pokemon are going to have like a different design to them. Like maybe some Pokemon will have like, I don't know, like freckles or certain spots, like shorter tails for some of them or longer horns for some of them. But obviously the other way they can do, like change the cosmetic is like what they did with the Alola forms. And also change typing and everything. I think that'd be super cool if there would be people like messing around with Pokemon, and then maybe that could be how the tradition versus innovation is like a huge problem, where you have people using the innovation of science and technology and genetic engineering, and they're using that innovation to make Pokemon more powerful, more useful for humans, not only for battling, but just for using Pokemon for like construction and things like that. And then you have like the traditional people like that are just so against it, kind of like how people are so against like genetically modified food right now. There could be people just so against it, like oh man, like we can't. We can't be genetically modifying Pokemon and stuff. And this would all tie us back to the first Pokemon movie, where like when we meet Mewtwo and Mew, like it would all tie together, and it would be just like how they said it all comes together when they brought up the Pokemon Sun and Moon games. I think that'd be super cool and really neat, just to see like a whole bunch of ties to that, over 20 years later, about messing with Pokemon and genetics and technology in the Pokemon world. It'd be really cool. But yeah, if you liked anything I had to say, please please subscribe, especially if you love Pokemon. I'm going to have more Pokemon videos. I talk about Dragon Ball 2 on this channel and other anime and stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, I don't know, brand new typings maybe. If that'd be cool for the story, like the plot for the next Pokemon game, where people are genetically modifying Pokemon, or just because of, them messing around with time and space, like electromagnetic waves, alter Pokemon, and then we can get brand new typings and really cool Pokemon. So that's all I got to say about this for now, and I can't wait to talk to y'all about Pokemon next time.